Hello, Hornets, and welcome back to yet another episode of SHS Today. In this episode, Lynn Fountain provides an inside look at the workings of the yearbook, Faith Pearson gives students an outlet to share their stories about cyberbullying, and Min Saya Cork showcases the next steps of culinary students in the real world. All this and more on our 125 edition of SHS Today.
What's good, Hornets? SHS Today is back with some more exciting stories from around the school and community. I'm Josiah Hayter.
And I'm Kellie VerWoert. Thanks for joining us.
Kelly, did you know it's yearbook week?
I sure did. I just bought mine.
This Friday is the last day that students can make a guaranteed purchase of the 2022-2023 yearbook.
It's also the last day students can order personalized yearbooks.
To get yours, scan the QR code and head to the yearbook website. It takes a lot of hard work from our dedicated student staff to create.
Lynn Fountain opens the book of how our memories get put on the page.
I play tennis.
Okay, and how has your coach impacted you?
When you pick up the yearbook in May, you might flip through, see if you're on any pages, and put it away for your future self to find. But behind the captions and pictures, there's a hard-working group of students determined to make the best time capsule possible.
Like many different programs at Saline, we don't get any money from the school. So all the money that the yearbook gets is money that we raise on our own. In the end, it costs about $120,000 to make a yearbook.
Yearbook staff begin the year gaining work experience by selling sponsorships to local businesses.
This year, our team raised about $15,000, which was actually double what we raised last year.
And they run things a bit differently than a traditional class.
Yearbook is very student-driven. Everyone's responsible for their own pages. Everyone helps everyone out. It's not the teacher necessarily giving orders. It's all the staff coming together to make a book that everyone's going to see.
While the staff put the whole book together, it can't be made without the help from everyone at SHS.
Okay.
It's very important as a yearbook staff to make sure that we are constantly getting feedback from students and getting polls answered. Check your email. Check your email.
It's a lot of effort, but the reward is worth it.
Though it looks like a lot of work, and especially on the community and business side, it can be a lot because you have a lot of responsibilities. We do have a lot of fun in the class, and you do make a really big impact on the community.
The yearbook staff deserve recognition for their hard work and dedication to making our year memorable. Reporting for SHS Today, I'm Lynn Fountain. Back to you in the studio.
I'm even more excited to hold my yearbook, knowing all the effort that went into it.
Thank you to the yearbooks team for all your hard work. Power School is open to the sophomores to choose their classes starting today and ending February 2nd. The freshmen can select their classes between February 26th through the 28th.
Students use the internet for far more than just high school scheduling. Social media is a place where peers can interact positively and negatively.
Faith Pearson follows up on her survey about the impacts of cyberbullying in our next feature.
Social media can be used in so many productive ways, and it can be a really great thing to have. But once it's used in the wrong way, bad things can happen, such as cyberbullying. Now, most people, when they think of cyberbullying, they just think of people saying mean things to each other online, which is true, but it can go way deeper than that. Cyberbullying can take all kinds of different forms, but the one thing they all have in common is someone gets hurt. Here's some examples of experiences people have gone through and how it affected them.
There was a situation that happened to me within someone I was relatively close with. We ended it not on great terms, and they brought our issues to social media and brought multiple other people into it. It was a very overwhelming experience for me. I wasn't sure what to do because there were multiple people that had reposted it.
Sadly, in today's society, people dealing with stories such as these have become the norm. This is a big problem, even here at Saline High School. Kids who deal with it here often reach out to Mr. Pickett for help, and he has a lot to say about this issue.
You think about all the different steps that you have to take to post something. You know, you have to think it up, you have to record it, then you have to press send. And there's options there to say like, hey, do I really need to send this? You know, is this really something that's gonna lift somebody up or pull them down?
Everything that is put online impacts people in one way or another. You never know how deeply someone can be affected by something as little as a comment on someone's post.
You know, be kind to other people. Like, you know, high school's tough enough for so many people. Just, you know, like, be a friend and not a foe.
What you say with someone can really stick with them, and you never know what someone is going through, so just be kind. Reporting for SHS Today, I'm Faith Pearson. Back to you in the studio.
We can all do something to help prevent cyberbullying by speaking up and being more kind to one another. If you know someone who was impacted by cyberbullying, contact OK to Say at their website or the number shown on screen.
Before our next story, we want to take a moment to honor Barbara Walters, who was the first female anchor and paved the way for all women in different generations and backgrounds in broadcasting. She unfortunately passed away last month, and we want to thank and celebrate her for breaking the glass ceiling for all women in news production.
On a lighter note, our Culinary Arts program at Saline has created great success for students looking to enter the culinary industry.
Ming Sayakork gives us a scoop.
The culinary program that Saline provides through the consortium is a 2-year program, where in their first year, students will learn the fundamentals of both baking and cooking.
Well, I ask that first day, like, what brings you here? What drew you to the culinary program? And get a variety of answers. Most of them center somewhere in, I thought it would be fun. I want to learn how to be able to feed myself.
So I came into school being like, I know exactly what I'm going to do, being like, I'm super into chemistry. I love like being in a lab. I'm going to do that. And then COVID hit, and I was like, I need something to fill my time. So I started really working with pastry and baking, and I kind of fell in love.
The certification that we have in our program is the ServSafe certification, where they earn their ServSafe manager certification. So with that's kind of like a golden ticket for any kind of industry-related job.
With this golden ticket in hand, what if these students cash them in on?
I work in a restaurant. It's called the Boathouse. It's one of the, I guess, higher-end restaurants in Traverse City, which is where I'm going to school. It's just, you know, I'm working in the kitchen. I'd start off, you know, doing like salads, soups, and then I've been doing desserts for them and stuff.
So I currently work at Story Point of Saline as a dietary aide. I'd like to get into a bakery soon, but it's just not possible with the school schedule.
Now, with a ServSafe certification in hand, students like these have an opening into the culinary world. Reporting for SHS Today, I'm Ming Sayakork. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Ming, for giving us a taste of people's dreams after high school.
It's good to see students feeding their passion. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Josiah Hayter.
And I'm Kellie VerWoert. Tune in next week to learn about the school's heating problem, a personality profile on Neil Modgall, and watch Saturn Allen take over A Day in the Edge and our season premiere of Dude, Let's Try It.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Saline Video and on Twitter at SHS Today.
Have a great week, Hornets.